Hi Bessie Squad! Welcome back to my channel. My name is X if you have forgotten, and pardon my voice. I am really sick this past few days. So yeah, I actually managed to do this Coraline inspired makeup tutorial. Actually last week when I was sick, I managed to post stuff on Instagram, including or on my Instagram stories, including a question whether or not you want me to do a Coraline inspired makeup tutorial, and actually all of you said yes. So I actually painstakingly made it out of bed for all you guys and filmed this look over here, and I'm happy about the outcome. Actually, I was inspired as well by Snook. She's someone I follow on Instagram, and I'll just be putting the photo inspiration somewhere in the screen, but it's this photo right here. So she actually has fake freckles and a warm toned lippy, which I really dig. And yeah, I cannot not have this hair without doing a Coraline Jones inspired makeup tutorial. So yeah, here it goes. Actually, I already have a lot of freckles on my face, but we need to fake it sometimes, you know. So yeah, I feel that Coraline Jones is a really feisty and mischievous character, and I really love how Neil Gaiman writes his books. I actually am fond of reading his material, and yeah, I think that Coraline Jones really resonates with my personality. And yeah, without further ado, I have a lot to say, but yeah, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on my socials. They're actually down below or on this side of the screen here. And yeah, let's go ahead and go with the video tutorial.
Alright, so as usual, I'll be starting off by using my favorite Witch Hazel spray to prime my face, like so. And yeah, for primer, I'm using my Max Factor Smooth Miracle Primer. I'm just spreading it into my skin and making sure that it fills my pores, like so. And yeah, for foundation today, I'll be using my Max Factor foundation. That's something I won from Zalora. Thank you so much. And that's in the shade Light Ivory 20. Not really my shade, but yeah, I've been whiter since the day I have received this foundation in the mail, so we could work with that. I'll just adjust my contour and warm my skin later on. For concealer, I'm using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral. Of course, that's my favorite. I'm just concealing the usual spots that I conceal in my face, and I'm just blending it into my skin using my Eco Tool sponge. And to set our base, I'm just using like my quasi baking technique, and I'm just using my Maybelline Clear Smooth All-in-One powder. It's really perfect. It has a bit of coverage, that's why I love it. Yeah, look at that face. And for eyebrows today, I did a little trick to tame my brow hairs. I actually sprayed a brow brush or a spoolie with a hairspray, but I think it did not do anything. And so I just proceeded to filling in the sparse areas of my brows using my current favorite. It's the Miniso eyebrow pencil. I'm in the shade dark gray because the hair on my eyebrows are really fucking dark like that. And yeah, I actually made it a point to thicken and darken my eyebrows more with this, or in this tutorial, or in this makeup look, because I think Coraline is a youthful persona, and so I'm, putting in like a thicker brow game just so we capture Coraline's youth, if you know what I mean. I'm actually telling all gibberish things over here. I just woke up. Please pardon me. I'm not perfect. And yeah, I am just brushing the brow hairs at the beginning of my brows. And yeah, just to highlight the, that area there on my brow bone, I'm just using my concealer, and I also use it to prime my eyelids. Yeah, I just blended it down so that I won't prime my eyelids once again later on, since we will be proceeding to the eyeshadow in a bit. And yeah, I'm just trying to powder off the excess powder on my face using that fluffy brush. And yeah, I think I did not powder off everything, but yeah, I'm oily, so it actually got absorbed onto my skin. So for eyeshadow, I'm using my Estee Lauder X Quentin Jones palette. That's a gift from a friend. Hi Camille, if you're watching this, thank you for the palette. I actually love it. It's so neutral. I actually started off by setting the primer or the concealer with the lightest shade in the palette. It's the whitest shade in the palette. And next thing that I did was just make my crease or define my crease using the darkest shade in the palette. This palette has only 4 shades in it, so you could just grab any neutral palette that you have and grab, like a taupey brown color from your palette and use it as well. So Coraline has not really, she doesn't really have, an eyeshadow thing going on, so I'm just trying to define my crease because I have hooded eyes and we need to define the crease to copy her or Coraline's eyes. And yeah, I'm just filling in the center lid with like the pearly shade or the pinky pearl shade that I have going on here. It's like another shade from the palette, obviously. And that's it. So for mascara, I'll be using, or I used my current favorite as well, the Essence Lash Princess, since I vowed that I won't use falsies too much this year. And yeah, since we're doing like a Coraline thing here and she's really youthful and young, so I opted not to use any falsies for this look. And yeah, using the darkest shade from my EB Pro Play contour palette, I was just using it to define and deepen our lower lid or our under eye area, if you know what I mean. And yeah, there's a bug on my face. And yeah, we're just really trying to define our eyes without it looking really deep and dark, because again, we're trying to have a youthful aura, charot, in this look. So yeah, again, for under eye, or for lower lash mascara, I just use the same mascara. And yeah, let's proceed to contouring, my favorite part of any makeup tutorial that I have ever made. Yeah, with the darkest shade from my EB Pro Play palette, or yeah, the contouring color from the palette, I just used it to contour my face like so. So since Coraline is yeah, like a teenager, I did not really fully contour my face, and I did not really use a dark contouring shade for this look, just so we show her youthfulness. Again, it's all about the youthfulness, darling. And yeah, just to contour a bit of my nose there, because I usually just contour my nose. I was not gifted with a very good set of a nose. So yeah, I'm just using the same contouring shade for this. And for blush, I just used the blush from the same palette. I really love this blush. Actually, the only thing that I love from this palette is the blush, because it's really pigmented. And yeah, please take note that I went really blush happy in this look, because again, we'll be putting on fake freckles. And yeah, again, we just need the look to be really youthful. And yeah, I just used my Milani brow pomade thing and that brush over there that I used to declump my eyelashes. Actually, it's not really a very effective thing to use to put in fake freckles, but yeah, so I opted to use that teeny tiny small definer brush. I don't know what you call that, but I just have it on my kit. And yeah, I just placed random freckly things on my face, and I actually just prayed that the look will work. And yeah, you could just randomly put on any amount of freckles that you want, and I just, you know, just made them into this blurred effect going on by blotting them in with a dense brush over there. So yeah, just make it all natural. That's the key. And so with my Sunnies Face Glowboss in Hey Girl, I actually have a love-hate relationship with this product. So I use a brush to put it on the high points of my face. And by the way, I use this to highlight for this look, because I'm aiming, or we're aiming for a natural, you know, glowy look. Once again, please don't get tired of listening to me. And yeah, I also used it to highlight my tear ducts and my brow bone. Yeah, so it just gives you a glowy skin, but it does not really give you that highlight effect. So for lips, I chose this BLK mini travel sized Lippie in here, because from the inspiration photo that I showed you earlier, she was wearing like a warm toned Lippie. So yeah, I guess that this color, or this Lippie, has the perfect warmth, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, my throat is so itchy right now. So yeah, I actually paused doing the voiceover to cough a bit. Oh my god. So I'm just really sick. And yeah, I think we're almost done with this tutorial. And for my hair, I actually just you know, took my buns out and just combed my hair inwards. I don't know how to describe what I'm actually doing, but just, you know, I'm just lucky my hair has like a similar length. And for her dragonfly clip, I actually don't have it. So I just used what I have in here. That's like just a blue clip. So everybody, we have Coraline in the house, y'all. And I don't really have a button in here, so I use my lens cover for it. Mwah!